If you've ever walked into a gym and felt completely lost about which training split is actually going to build the most muscle, you're not alone. The fitness world is packed with conflicting advice, and the confusion is real. Today we're cutting through all of it. A head-to-head comparison of the 3 most popular strength training methods: muscle group split, full body training, and push-pull legs. We'll look at the science, the practicality, and exactly who each one suits. By the end, you'll know exactly which routine belongs in your program. Let's go. The muscle group split, also known as the bro split, dedicates each session to one muscle group: chest Monday, back Tuesday, shoulders Wednesday, arms Thursday, legs Friday. This approach dominated the golden era of bodybuilding and still fills commercial gyms worldwide. The biggest advantage is volume. An entire session focused on one muscle means you can hit 20 or more sets with that tissue. That's hard to match in any other structure. Recovery is also a strong argument. Each muscle gets 6 full days to repair and grow before it's stressed again. However, research tells a different story about frequency. A major 2016 meta-analysis found that training a muscle twice per week produces significantly more growth than once per week, when total volume is equated. The bro split caps frequency at 1 session per muscle, which limits its ceiling. Best for intermediate to advanced lifters, 5 to 6 days per week, who want dedicated focus days. Full body training means every session hits every major muscle group: squat, press, row, hinge, all in one workout. Typically 3 days per week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The science strongly supports this approach, especially for beginners and intermediates. Training each muscle 3 times per week means more frequent muscle protein synthesis spikes. That window lasts 24 to 48 hours after each session. 3 hits per week instead of 1 equals far more total time in an anabolic state. For strength, the advantage is even clearer. Practicing a lift 3 times a week accelerates motor learning dramatically faster than once. This is why every proven beginner program, starting strength, strong lifts, gray skull, is built on full body. The limitation is systemic fatigue. Squats, deadlifts, bench, rows and press in one session adds up fast. Smart exercise selection is essential. Best for beginners, 3 to 4 days per week, anyone rebuilding from a layoff. Push-pull leg splits training into 3 movement categories: push sessions, chest, shoulders, triceps; pull sessions, back and biceps; leg sessions, quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves. The elegance of PPL is its balance between frequency and volume. On a 6-day schedule: push, pull, legs, repeat, every muscle gets trained twice per week. You get the frequency the research recommends, with enough dedicated volume per session to drive serious growth. Recovery is also intelligently managed. Push muscles and pull muscles are antagonists. Training chest and triceps on Monday doesn't impair your back workout on Tuesday. Legs are fully isolated with their own recovery days. A 4-day version works too, alternating sessions across 2 weeks. Best for intermediates training 4 to 6 days per week who want maximum hypertrophy. Let's put all 3 side by side. Training frequency. Full body wins, 3 hits per muscle per week. PPL on 6 days matches with 2. Muscle group split sits at 1. For hypertrophy, frequency within recoverable range wins. Weekly volume. Bro split can stack the most raw sets per muscle per session. But research shows total weekly volume is what matters, not per session volume. PPL and full body match it when programmed correctly. Strength gains. Full body is fastest for beginners. High frequency accelerates neurological adaptation. PPL is a strong second. Bro split is the weakest for strength because low frequency slows skill acquisition. Recovery. Bro split gives the most per muscle recovery time. Full body creates the most systemic fatigue. PPL manages it best overall. Lifestyle flexibility. Full body is the most forgiving. Miss one session and each muscle loses only one stimulus. Bro split is fragile. Miss chest day and that muscle waits 2 weeks. PPL sits in the middle. The verdict: beginners run full body. Intermediates run PPL. Advanced bodybuilders who generate extreme per session damage can benefit from bro splits. The worst program is always the one you don't stick to. So, which one should you choose? Full body wins on frequency, beginner suitability, and flexibility. It's the foundation every new lifter should build on. Push-pull legs wins on the overall balance of volume, frequency, and recovery. It's what most intermediate lifters should be running if building muscle is the goal. Muscle group splits aren't obsolete, they earned their legendary status. But they belong to advanced trainees who know exactly how to use them. Here's the thing nobody tells you. The split doesn't determine your results. Progressive overload over time does. Add weight. Add reps, add sets. Week after week, month after month. A decent program done obsessively beats the perfect program done half-heartedly. Every single time. Pick your split. Show up. Load the bar. That's the secret. Subscribe for more evidence-based content, and drop a comment. Which split are you running and why? See you in the next one.